What's your reaction, to the fact that Vijay Sethupathi has dropped a very strong hint that he's likely to exit this project after what appears to have been a week of backlash, anger, fury, annoyance, criticism, and now it looks like he's saying, thank you, vanakkam, I will exit this project.
Very unfortunate for a simple reason. Muttiah Muralitharan, whatever said and done, he is a legend. And he is a pride son of Tamil soil and Tamil Nadu, or the Tamil clan for that matter. Because even I was born in the same city as Muralidharan. We went to rival schools. I was in Trinity College and he was in St. Anthony's.
Yeah.
He was just 1 year junior to me. And this man is a real pride for a simple reason. There was so much of suppression and oppression during the civil wars in Sri Lanka for the last 30 years, which ended after the demise of Mr. Prabhakaran. During that period, not just the Tamils were suppressed there, even in his international career, where there was a suspect action of Muralidharan, which his rivals brought in, just to stop him, not to go ahead to, breaking all those records. After fighting all this, he really shone like a diamond. That's all we have to say. And his biopic should have been the pride of Tamil Nadu to make such a biopic, and for Vijay Sethupathi to take part in that. It's so unfortunate, the dirty politics. People who do not really understand what's happening in Sri Lanka portrayed Muralidharan as an anti-Tamil and, led to this controversy.
Mr. Rajashekaran, what would you say to that? Muralidharan Sivalingam says that this is unfortunate, dirty politics. Those who opposed it should not have done so. This biopic could have become the pride of Tamil Nadu. You were also one of the voices who had opposed the making of this film and Vijay Sethupathi's involvement in it. What would you say to Mr. Sivalingam?
I have no personal enmity, neither personal friendship like Muralidharan Sivalingam. He is very close. He seems to claim to be very close to Muttiah Muralitharan. But fact remains, see, when a movie is made, when you are going to distort the truth which had happened, it is the sentiments and emotions of the genocide happened in Sri Lanka. Nobody can justify it. And nobody knows what was the script about. And we cannot expect the producers, who happens to be the wife of Muralidharan, to disclose the script in public domain. That
and
is not
yet
also
there was
possible.
so much outrage.
No, I'll tell you. See, when there is something, some hint has been said, or some aspersions has been thrown against the producers and the script by the senior directors and film industry, Tamil film industry doins. Maybe Bharati Raja was rightly in saying he should reconsider. He appealed to Vijay Sethupathi because there is some big issue happened in Sri Lanka. Of course, the aftermath of the war, you can say so many things, but the fact remains more than 2 lakh and the ethnic war went on for decades and several lakhs of Tamils were killed mercilessly.
No, but isn't it, Mr. Rajashekaran, isn't it possible that Vijay Sethupathi has basically just bowed down to intimidation and threats? Is it possible, or are you saying that he's had a second thoughts about this issue?
I'll tell you, he has not bowed down. Because he is a person who always raises his voice in other social causes. Because, for example, again I reiterate, when it was Hindi imposition from the central government, he said, Hindi theriyadu poda. So that was the trending word.
Yeah, I remember that.
All over the social media. So likewise, in this case, not only this issue, there is other implications added to it. I don't know Vijay Sethupathi, how he is going to handle the situation in future. But I have nothing personal against him. Art is different.
Mr. Sivalingam, you disagree with that? You disagree with that, I think? You're saying that he has changed his mind because of intimidation and threat, not because he suddenly had a change of heart on this issue?
Yes, it's exactly intimidation. For a simple reason, I'll tell you, people in India do not understand the Sri Lankan issue. None of them understood it. They portrayed it differently.
I am not
in
the
Sri Lanka, there are
Sri
two
Lanka.
types of Tamils. In Sri Lanka, there are 2 types of Tamils. One is the Indian origins, like Muttiah Muralitharan and me, who went from here to work there. Then the sons of the soil, the Prabhakaran and the LTT clan. There are 2 different set of people. This is what people don't understand. The Indian Tamils never had problems with Sri Lankans. They were coexisting well. It's only the fight was between the Sri Lankan Tamils and the Sri Lankans, the Sinhalese. So this is what they don't understand. And having said all that, why do I have to bring in the ethnic war into a cricketer's career? This is a biopic of a cricketer. It's not about ethnic violence.
No, at the
so
background.
Why don't we
At
take
the
it in that
background.
spirit? And nobody knows what the script is, because Vijay Sethupathi came out and said, I have read the script and I know what I'm doing. And I'm sure we should leave that doubt to him.
Yeah.
If at all there's a problem, you can always censor it later.
लेटेस्ट खबरों के लिए यूं ही देखते रहिए तेज, और इस वीडियो के पसंद आने पर लाइक, शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें।